Hello everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to the Simmons Sports Center here in beautiful Charlottetown, PEI. It's the Down East Auto Parts Stars hosting the Lindsay Surge here on High Button Sports. My name is Mason tonight with the call and the camera. As we have the second place Surge in town taking on the fifth place Stars. You can take a look at the standings here. Both teams, or all teams in the league, play 40 games total, so the Stars have 4 games left. Surge have 6. Surge are 2 points behind the first place Rockets, led by Annabelle Danielle, the underage superstar, only in grade 9, has a goal per game and over 60 points. Incredible season for her. Take a look at the point leaders for both sides. We'll start with the visiting Surge. Ellie Eisner at 46 points, 17 goals, 29 assists. Nevaeh Robertson leads the Surge in scoring with 30 goals. Rachel Hartnell is not in the lineup tonight. She's still nursing an injury. While over on the other side, Ellie Mullins. So it's a battle of the Ellies tonight. Mullins with 51 points. Cadence Player with 45. Emily Lutley with 41. Raina Fitzpatrick with 40. So a pretty well-balanced scoring on the Stars side, but they have been a little bit inconsistent this season. Starting in net for the Surge is Eleanor Feltham, and 200 feet the other way will be number 30, Tegan Young, and we are underway here in Charlottetown as the Stars have the opening possession as Mullins looking to whack it in deep. It's intercepted by Tran. She'll taken down. Puck comes to the line. Here is Fitzpatrick. She'll played in deep, but battle ensues in the wall. Comes free. Played up ahead. Here comes Poirier. Poirier will take it wide, trying to get by Fitzpatrick. It's knocked off the puck. As Lutley back to retrieve it, leaves it for Bradley. Autumn Bradley will hold on to the puck. Plays it back over towards Fitzpatrick. Mullins finds it. Mullins will spin off the wall. Looking to sauce it up ahead. It's going to be intercepted by Rosong. Here is McCormick. McCormick makes a nice move. Here is McCormick. Shot. Stop made and rebound covered up by Tegan Young. A first-year goaltender in the Maritime Major Girls Hockey League. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Young. And for the draw is Cadence Player, one of my favorite names across the league. All the leagues we do here in High Button Sports. As here's Rosong. Shot will be tipped on goal. Rebound is bouncing the slot as they try and throw it on net, but that will just make its way wide. As the Surge have it, here's Vator. Vator up for Rosong on the blue line. She'll play it over across. There's a shot from distance by Nedelku. That's going to be blocked away by Young. As an early Surge for the team in blue here to start things off, as here's a shot from the point from Rosong, will be deflected wide by Robertson. Puck comes free. Here's Maya Larkin looking to clear. That's going to be kept in by the Surge. Here's a pass across as Robertson got all tangled up. That's going to be attempted to be cleared by the Stars. There is Walker. She'll send it in deep as their line mates will go for a change. We're about 2 minutes into this opening frame here at the brand new Simmons Sports Center, a beautiful new facility. My first time here, just recently opened this year. There's a shot on, it's going to be blocked by Rosong. There's McGuigan looking for the rebound. It's going to be played to the line, tapped in by Myers. Sorry, that is Gwendon, number 5. Puck's in the corner. That's McKenzie looking for on the forecheck. Comes free for Veronica Mitchell. She'll try and clear. Good forecheck by the Stars. Will keep the puck inside the zone for a moment. Here's another chance from the point by Gindon. That will slow trickle its way on net. Felton will leave it for Mitchell. Mitchell up for Buffett. Buffett had to hop over her stick. Citron looking to hold the line. That will escape the zone. Lutley back to retrieve it on neutral ice. Lutley up for Mullins. Mullins will send it in the opposite corner. Back to retrieve it is Gibbs. She'll go up the wall. Finds a teammate there. That's going to be played up ahead by Sangster. Back to retrieve it is Bradley. TD pass over to Fitzpatrick. That's Bella Fitzpatrick. She has the puck. Fitzpatrick, number 17, and light green. Will skate it in the zone on the left side. Makes a move. Here's a Patrick shot off the pad of Feltham. Rebound, wraparound chance will be blocked with a skate. Here's Mullins. Centering pass intercepted. As here comes the surge. Gabrielle London has it. She'll go 1-on-3. Takes it wide. London looking to center it. That'll hop over her stick. Is Bradley looking to clear. Here's a turnover shot from distance from Tran. Puck comes free. Here's Kim. Kim will send it in deep. Finds the stick of Poirier. Here's Lacey Poirier. Will try and cycle it back in. That's going to escape the zone. Tran over to Kim. Kim will backhand one into the zone. Bradley back to retrieve it. Still out there with Fitzpatrick on the Stars' blue line. As Poirier finds a loose puck. Up for Rosong. Shot is blocked by the captain Mullins. Rebound collected by McCormick. She'll get stripped to the puck. Chance to clear for Caden's player. Kept in by Rosong. We're 4 minutes into the opening frame. Still no score here in Charlottetown. There's a centering pass off the skate of McCormick. Shot from the point. It's off the bench. Came Adelku. It's going to be played to the corner. Chance to clear for Raina Fitzpatrick. As that'll be sent back in deep. Bradley looking to get the puck out so she can change. It's going to be intercepted as Nedelku holds the line. Puck comes free for the Stars. Here is McKenzie. Plays it up ahead. It's going to be turned over. Puck is bouncing and neutralized as Robertson will get a stick on it and send it in deep. Back to retrieve it is Larkin. She'll go up the wall. That's going to be kept in by Gibbs, who came off the bench. Here's a chance for Vautour. Pass across to Robertson. That's the pad. That'll be cleared away by the Stars. As Mitchell will intercept and neutralize. Plays it across for Leckie. Will send it in deep. Fitzpatrick's still out there, unable to change yet. And that's going to be chipped to the blue line. As hit on the wall. That's going to be a penalty. Another collision on the boards. That will stop play as the puck is touched up. Cross-checking is the signal from the referee. Looks like Bella Ray Matheson will be the penalized player. Surge out of the power play. He'll send out Robertson, Vautour, Leckie, Ellie Eisner, and Mackenzie Rosong. So 4 forwards out there for this player advantage. Here is Rosong, the lone defense person. She'll play over to Leckie. Leckie back for Rosong. Rosong's shot will be blocked. Battle ensues behind the net for the loose puck as Vautour takes a spill. Stars trying to kill off some clock on this penalty kill. Is looking to clear is Gindin. That's going to be collected and sent down the ice by Lutley. As Felton will leave it for Rosong. Save 5 will stay out there for Jordan Burke and the Surge. Pass up ahead. Here's Vautour. Over to Leckie. That will be poked into the zone. Gindin and Leckie battling for the loose puck in the corner. It's going to come free. Surge have it. Here is Robertson. Plays it down low for Leckie. There's another battle in the corner. 1 minute to go in the power play. Play to the line. Here is Eisner over to Rosong. Rosong's shot was blocked by Mullins. Rebound came loose in the slot, but it's a save made by Young. That's going to be collected but not cleared out as Rosong got a shin pad on it. Holds the zone. It's going to be sent towards the net. It's going to be intercepted. Surge have it. As Leckie looking for a return pass. Going to be off of her skate and Lutley there to collect it and send it down the ice. 30 seconds to go in the power play for the Surge. Here is Rosong. She's been out there for the whole power play. Drops it off. Taking over now is Eisner. She'll pitch it up ahead looking for Danica Joseph. That's going to be turned away by Stars defense. That's Fitzpatrick. McCormick has it now for the Surge. McCormick will try and play it up ahead. It's going to go off a stick of a Star. McCormick regains possession. Surge falls down as the blue line tripped her up. As we're back to 5-on-5. Here is Citron looking to clear. Hits a skate. Kept in by Lacey Poirier. Puck comes free. Here is player. Citron has it. That's going to go off a body in the Stars bench, and that will stop play. 12:39 remaining in the first period. Surge down here for a pair of games. They'll play tomorrow at the Eastlink Center, which is where the Charlottetown Islanders of the QMJHL play. The Spud tournament is going on here this weekend, so it made for some tough availability for rinks, but they will play here in the Simmons Sports Center, and then tomorrow at the Eastlink Center. Here's a shot, and the save made as Eisner got a good look there, but Young made the save point blank. Puck is dropped. It's going to be played up the wall. Off the face-off win for the Stars in their own zone. Comes free. Here is Myers. Backhand pass up for Mullins. Here comes Ellie Mullins. Takes it wide. Has Fitzpatrick with her shot. Will be collected by Feltham and covered up. Good rebound control for number 1 in blue. Part of the Surge success this season has been their goaltending. Feltham and Rebecca LeBlanc have been dynamite all season long for the Lindsay Surge. As here comes Buffett. She'll take it wide. Buffett pass across, scores! Vautour off the great feed from Buffett. And the Surge strike first here in Charlottetown. Buffett came blazing through on the left wing. Made a perfect pass across for Reese Vautour as she has her 14th goal in the season. Perfect pass across on the back door. No chance for Young on that one. Lindsay Surge strike first at the Simmons Center. About 8 minutes into the first period, we have our first goal. Vautour from Buffett. As here is Veronica Mitchell on their own blue line. Pass up ahead. Finds Gould to be intercepted. Is quickly turned away by Mitchell. Here is Sangster. Over to Gould. Gould sent towards the net. That will just go wide. Puck comes free in the corner. Chance to clear by McGuigan. Kept in at the line by Gibbs. As Stars regain possession. Matheson plays it over. Here is Brooklyn McKenzie. She'll get the line and send it in deep. Stars will make changes. Gibbs passes ahead. Finds the stick of Isla Eddy. Sorry, that is Gould. I was going to say I don't know who Isla Eddy is. Maybe an AP player on this roster that I have that was gifted to me for the game. As here's a pass in front that's going to be intercepted by the Surge in their own defensive zone. As Walker finds it. Here is McKenzie, the top of the zone. His player has it. There's Caden's player centering pass. Will go off a stick. Comes free. Citron will try and one time off the wall, but fanned on it. As we're nearing the halfway point of the first. There's a backhand shot towards the net. Feltham fights through the screen and makes the save. 10.5 to go. 1-0 for the Lindsay Surge here on the road. Opening goal came from Gabrielle Buffett, off the pass from Buffett. Reese Vautour had the goal. They'll drop the puck to the blocker side of Feltham. Puck is dropped. Attempts to be cleared by the Surge off the face-off win, but held in at the line. Nedelku retrieves it. Nedelku up the wall for Vautour. She had that hop over her stick. Sent right back in by Ginden. Feltham makes the save off the dump in. Puck's behind the net. Here's a pass in front looking for Mullins. That'll go off a stick. Puck is kept in by Ginden once again. As that will escape the zone. So Trome has it in the center ice circle. Finds Mullins. She'll chip it to herself. Goes skate to stick. Nice move. Number 96. Here comes Mullins. Still has the puck shot off the blocker. That'll make its way in the corner. Mullins gets her own rebound, but Rosong will intercept. Plays over to Nedelku. Nedelku looking to clear up for Vautour. Vautour looking for Robertson. That will hop over her stick. I said Trome will play it up ahead. Nutley looking to beat out the icing, but that's going to be an icing call. We're past the halfway mark of the first. Surge are up 1-0 here in Charlottetown. on Spud weekend. Lutley against McCormick for the draw. Puck is dropped. One back by the Stars in their own zone. 3D pass finds Larkin. Put up ahead. McKenzie looking for it. She'll go skate to stick and neutral ice. She has the puck on the right side. She'll send it in deep, but her line mates are changing. As Tran looking to clear. Good forecheck will keep the puck inside the zone as Matheson held it in. Point shot blocked. Here comes the surge. McCormick has it. Might be a 3-on-2. McCormick will take it wide. It is McCormick's shot will go off the post. Hit something on the way through, but it kept out. Might have been the post. Might have been the helmet of Young. Either way, it stays out. Puck is sent in deep. Myers will go D-to-D over to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick will flip it through neutral ice. Puck is bouncing as Tran will corral it. Tran forced to circle back in her own zone. Here is Victoria Tran looking for the clearing attempt. Played up ahead. Kept in by Walker. Walker's shot will just go wide past the glove. As Kim will play it up the wall. Here is Joseph. Joseph looking to clear. Puck is bouncing on the blue line. That's going to be played up ahead by McCormick. 8.5 to go. McCormick will send it in deep. That's going to be no icing. Back to retrieve it is Bella Fitzpatrick. She has the puck for the Stars. Fitzpatrick making her way through the neutral ice as she gets stripped of the puck. As Eisner picked her pocket but sent the other way immediately. Mitchell back to retrieve it. Mitchell will go D-to-D over to Gibbs. Gibbs will hold on to it. Fakes the pass. Plays it over. Finds Robertson. Here comes the surge sniper. Robertson through the middle. Shot will just go wide. As here's Buffett now in the corner. Plays it down low for Eisner. Wraparound chance. Rebound. Shot on. That's going to be stopped by Young and covered up. As Robertson found the rebound in the slot area. Young makes the save for the whistle. Puck is dropped. Stars played ahead. Here is Raina Fitzpatrick. Looking for it on the forward check on street for Lutley. Backhand shot stopped with a stick of Feltham. As that's going to be cleared up to the line. Kept in by Raina Fitzpatrick. Or it's Bella Fitzpatrick rather. A lot of Fitzpatricks. Like, well, I guess only two. As Eisner fanned on the pass. Kept in by Lutley. Played up ahead. As comes free. Here is Fitzpatrick. Up for Mullen. She'll send it in deep. Back to retrieve it is Rose Song. Here's Mackenzie Rose Song up the wall. Up for Sangster. Alexandra Sangster will play it up ahead. It's going to be picked off. As Bradley will play it up ahead. Looking for Mackenzie. Intercepted. Here comes London. London will try and go wide past the defenders. Battle ensues on the wall for the loose puck. London will chip it to herself in the corner. 7 minutes to go. In the opening frame, it's the Surge who have a 1-0 lead here on the road. Up the wall, Mackenzie will play it up for McGuigan. McGuigan can't get past Rosong at the blue line. She'll send it back in deep as Fitzpatrick will collect. Plays it over, looking for Matheson. It's going to be intercepted by the Surge. Here's McGuigan in her own zone. Takes it behind her own net, puts the brakes on. McGuigan turned over. Here's a shot from Sangster, blocked by McGuigan. She came back to defend her mistake. Sangster has it again. She'll chip it into the corner. Has Bradley on her. Sangster, play to the line. DD pass over to Rosong. Rosong shot blocked with a stick of McGinnis. As Fitzpatrick is tangled up, looking to clear the zone. 6:10 to go in the period. Here's Matheson on the wall, looking to get by Vautour on the forecheck. Vautour will hold the zone. As Gould will send it in deep. Back to retrieve it are the Stars. Here's McGuigan. Up for McGinnis. McGinnis will play it back for Fitzpatrick. Here's Bella Fitzpatrick will go off the glass. Cannot get past the stanchion. Here's Vautour. Centering shot will go wide, looking for Robertson. Here's Neve Robertson behind the net. Takes it to the wall. Robertson will cycle it in deep. Finds Leckie. Leckie crossing for Vautour, but she couldn't get the puck as she was well defended in front. 5.5 to go. Puck comes free. Here is McGinnis. Kept in by Tran. Tran shot through the screen, will be blocked in front by Bradley. As Fitzpatrick finds the rebound. Matheson looking to poke out the zone. Kept in by Kim. As here's Leckie now. Chloe Leckie looking for a lane shot. Stopped by Young. Leckie let a shot go from the bottom of the circle on the right side, but Young at the top of her crease made the save. 5:09 to go. Still 1-0 for the Surge here in Charlottetown. No shot clock here at the Simmons Center, so we'll have to wait to see what the shots are in the intermission. As here's Kim. Her shot got blocked. McKinnis finds a rebound looking to clear. Kept in by McCormick. She'll send it around the wall. Citrome has it. Up the boards. Played ahead by Walker. As Tran came pinching in to hold the line. Citrome has it. Citrome loses her stick to the Zamboni door. Comes free. Here's McCormick on the backhand. Stop. Rebound. Kept out by Young. As Tegan Young has been excellent this late afternoon. Face-off will be to her blocker side. McCormick will take the draw against Player. That's going to be one back. Player finds Citrome. She'll go up the boards looking for McKenzie. That's going to be kept in. Here's McCormick. McCormick shot will be blocked by the defender. That is Gindin. 4.5 to go in the first period. Here come the Stars. McKenzie has it, looking to go wide. McKenzie will send it towards the net. Directed wide by Felton, the goaltender. As Joseph up ahead. Finds Poirier, plays it back over, but Joseph wanted to go to the bench instead. As Gibbs will collect it over to Mitchell. Mitchell back for Gibbs. Gibbs over to Leckie. That will bounce over her stick. Leckie looking to poke into the zone. Myers plays it back. Up ahead, Larkin makes the play. Stars have it. Here is Lutley over to Mullins. Mullins will throw it towards the net. It's going to be gloved down by Felton for the whistle. 3:45 to go. Face off to the glove side of the Surge netminder. Lutley against Eisner for the face-off. Puck is dropped. As Eisner battling with Mullins for the loose puck. Ellie versus Ellie. Two top scorers for each side. Puck comes free. Play to the point, but Myers was retreating past the blue line, so Stars got to tag up to get back on side. His pass intercepted. Here comes Eisner. Eisner gets her stick lifted on the back check. Comes free as it's going to be a penalty on the play. As holding's the call. Fitzpatrick trying to plead her case, but she'll head to the box. That is Raina Fitzpatrick, number 11. Surge will head back to the power play with 3:21 to go in the first. Rose Song, Eisner, Bator, Leckie, and Robertson, the five out there for the Lindsay Surge. Player will take the face-off short-handed. Puck is dropped. One back by the Surge. Here's Rose Song. Will play it around the wall, intercepted by Fitzpatrick. It's Bella Fitzpatrick. She'll try and battle for possession. Robertson and Vator trying to dig it out. Leckie in there as well. Finally comes free. Played on the line. Here's Rose Song. Plays it over to Eisner. Eisner shot low. Got the pad. Rebound. Makes its way to the corner. Here's Leckie up top for Rose Song. Rose Song. Another shot. This time it goes high. That will sail past the net. Kept in by Eisner. Robertson gets pinned to the boards by Larkin. Comes free for Eisner. Sent towards the net but chipped away by Fitzpatrick. Larkin will collect it and send it down the ice. 1:18 to go in the power play. Feltham leaves it for Rosong. Mackenzie Rosong has the puck for the Surge. Up for Leckie. Leckie looking for an option. Gets stick checked off the puck by Lutley. Lutley and Mullins out there to try and kill off the rest of this penalty. That's going to be cleared down once again by the Stars. Rosong will leave it behind the net for Nagelku. Nagelku will circle back as she had Mullins in on the forward check. Played up ahead for Joseph, who takes a spill but makes the play over to McCormick. But she got poked out the puck by Mullins. Nagelku has it over to McCormick. Up ahead, finds Joseph. Joseph will chip it in the zone. Citron back to retrieve it. She'll slap it off the boards. Takes a hop off the wall. Comes free for Tran. Neutral ice. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Citron. Sent down the other way. Tran back to retrieve it. DD over to Kim. Kim up ahead looking for Joseph. That's going to be intercepted and sent down the ice once again. Good job by the Stars in the penalty kill. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Tran up for Kim. Over cross. Hits a stick. Chance shorthanded for Walker. Shaking in the corner. Back to 5-on-5. 1:16 to go in the period. Off or out of the penalty box is Fitzpatrick. She'll try and center off a stick. Here comes Sangster. Drops it for Tran. Tran back for Sangster. Will chip it in the zone. Puck is bouncing in the corner. Fitzpatrick and Sangster battling for the puck. As Sangster wins the battle, put up the boards. Here's Tran. Shot will be blocked by Fitzpatrick. Puck finds Mitchell. Blocked again. Here comes Lutley. Might have a breakaway, and she does. Here is Mullen. Shot stop made on the breakaway by Feltham as the top scorer for the Stars was all alone. But Feltham makes the save. Good chance for the Down East Auto Parts Stars to tie the game. But Feltham shuts the door. That's going to be sent in to the Stars zone. 20 seconds to go in the period. That's going to be played at neutral ice as Matheson can get loose for the opportunity. Mitchell takes over, pass in the middle, finds London. London gets stripped of the puck. 5 seconds to go in the period. And 2 and now 1. That's going to do it. So the Surge score the only goal of the opening frame. Reese Bator has the marker. Zamboni out of the ice. You're tuned to iButton Sports. Our coverage of the Maritime Major Girls Hockey League will continue after the break. Welcome back to the second period of play. Your 2 9 Button Sports, our coverage of the Maritime Major Girls Hockey League continues this weekend as we're winding down in the regular season, approaching playoff time. Teams have about 4 to 6 games left before playoffs start. We have the Down East Auto Parts Stars hosting the Lindsay Surge here in Charlottetown for this game. The Surge have a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes. Goal came from Reese Vatour, assisted by Gabrielle Buffett. We're now ready to get going here for the second. Looks like it'll be Lutley against Eisner for the opening draw. Both Ellies out there, Vatour and Mullins for the opening face-off for the second period, and we're underway. Gibbs will play up ahead for Mitchell, her partner. Mitchell will play it down low, looking for the return pass for Gibbs. Mullins, and on the forecheck, will disrupt that. Puck is going to be kept in by Bradley, who came pinching in. Here is Lutley, pass in front. Here comes Mullins, backhand shot, low stop. Rebound off the wraparound, another save from Beltham. Couple big stops to start things off. Penalty on the play. Hooking is the signal. It will go against Raina Fitzpatrick once again, so the Surge are back on the power play. Looked to be a good start for the Stars for this period, but they'll head right back to the sin bin. Out comes the top power play unit for Jordan Burke. As here's Nedelku, over crosses McCormick, shot low, just goes wide past Young. As I apologize, that's just the second unit, I believe, or another unit for the Surge, as Joseph has the puck behind the net. Joseph up for McCormick on the half wall. Fitzpatrick giving some pressure as puck comes free. Here's McCormick, she'll spit on the goal line. Up top for Tran. Tran over to Nedelku. Nedelku shot on. It's going to be off a shin pad in front of Poirier. Poirier has it. Up for Nedelku. Nedelku over to Tran. The low look pass will miss the stick of McCormick. Comes free for Joseph. Back for McCormick. Here's McCormick on the backhand, blocked. Rebound sent just wide. Joseph has it behind the net now. Joseph sending pass will go off a stick as Poirier got a good look there. So we're halfway through this power play. Surge have had complete control so far in the player advantage. A centering pass will be cleared down the ice, and that's what we call announcer jinx right there. Known to be a jinxer in my time. As Tran has the puck behind her own net, looking to set up on the power play. 45 seconds to go. Mullins back out there to try and kill off the rest of the penalty kill for the Stars. As Vatour has the puck. She has the only goal so far in this one. Reese Vatour drops it off for Eisner, looking to return pass. Will hop over her stick. Robertson has it. Up for Eisner. Eisner over cross for Leckie. Leckie in the middle. One touch on net by Robertson off the deflection. Young makes the save. And she'll freeze play. Leckie will take the face-off against Caden's player. Puck is dropped. One back to corner to Trome. Looking to clear. It's going to be kept in by Rosong as Leckie try to hold it in again, but that will hop over her stick and makes its way back in the Surge zone as Latour plays it up ahead. There is Robertson. Robertson has it in the corner. Battle ensues. We're back to 5-on-5. Here's Eisner. Eisner has the puck at the top of the zone, looking to center it. That'll be intercepted. As kept in by Eisner. Plays it over the tour. Back for Eisner. Redirected off his skate. As puck sent towards the net, but that will not make its way onto his stick. Latour has it. Latour will chip it in the deep. As Ginden will play it around the wall. Kept in by Robertson. Comes free. Here's McGuigan. McGuigan will play it through the middle. Intercepted off the stick. Comes free. Neutral ice. As Robertson will back him one in deep. Played back up ahead by Citrome. Here's Walker looking to spring McKenzie as she was yelling for that puck. That's going to be an icing call against the Stars. So they'll drop the puck back inside the Down East Auto Parts Stars zone. Face off to the glove side of the goaltender. Puck is dropped. One back of the Stars. Here's Citrome. Citrome will play it back over. That's going to be clear down the ice. Will this be another icing call? Yes, it will be. Back-to-back icings against the Stars, so they can't change again. Gould against McGuigan for the draw. Once again on the glove side of Young. Puck is dropped. One in the corner, Citrome will play up the wall. It's going to be kept in by the Surge. Citrome gets it right back. It is Macy Citrome up the boards, looking for Walker. It's kept in by Gould. As Gibbs comes pinching in. As she'll retreat back to the blue line. Sangster couldn't win the battle. McGuigan does. She'll try and clear. Gets hooked by Gould. That's going to be the first penalty against the Surge tonight. And that will be touched up and whistled down. Hooking is a signal. Will go against Alina Gould. Stars first look on this power play is they'll get one last message from their head coach. Just past the 4-minute mark of the second period. Still 1-0 for the Lindsay Surge here on the road. Lutley, Mullins, Fitzpatrick, Player, and Larkin out there for this power play. Puck is dropped. One back by the Surge. Chance to clear. And that's going to be kissed off the glass by Isabel Kim. That will clear the zone. Larkin back to retrieve it in her own end. Stars will break the puck out on the power play. Here is Fitzpatrick. Up ahead, finds Player. Cadence Player will get knocked off the puck, and that's going to be cleared down. Young will place it in the corner, but comes free. Here is Buffett. Buffett will lose the puck. Larkin will recollect. Larkin up for Player. Here's Cadence Player. Will enter the zone. Try to drop it off of the blue line. Battle ensues on the wall. That's going to be played up ahead. Chance for Poirier short-handed, but Larkin gets back first. Makes the play. Surge are changing as Buffett gets the puck. She makes a move. Buffett's shot will go off a stick of Larkin. That will not make its way on net. Good look there, short-handed from the Surge. As Lutley has the puck for the Stars. As her and Robertson will battle for the puck. It's going to be cleared down once again off the shin pad of Fitzpatrick. As watch out, the Stars are changing. That might have been too many players, but we'll play on. 40 seconds to go in the Stars power play. The Surge will collect and once again send it down the ice. As back to retrieve is Matheson. She has the puck behind her own net. Bella Ray Matheson plays it up for Citrome, trying to get by Sangster. Puck knocked away. Walker collects it. There's Braylon Walker as her and Rosong collide at the blue line right in front of the Stars bench. So that'll be cleared down the ice. Who says there's no hitting in girls hockey, eh? As Mackenzie couldn't accept the pass cleanly. Puck was free for Eisner, who will slap it across the boards. There's Citrome. That's going to be a shot blocked in front. That's going to do it for the power play. Back 5-on-5. It's going to be a shot towards the net. It's going to be played with a high stick. We'll see if that's going to be touched up. Yes, it is. And that will stop play due to a high sticking infraction. No penalty. 13:48 to go in the middle frame. Surge still hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Player against Robertson for the face-off. Sorry, that was Eisner. And Elku plays up ahead. Here is Ellie Eisner, the Surge top scorer. That's a shot go, looking for a rebound chance, but that'll be cleared away. Larkin and Eisner get tangled up in the wall. Comes free for Cadence Player. Player has the puck for the Stars, up for McGuigan. McGuigan will chip it in the zone. 13.5 to go in the second. as Eisner has the puck for the surge, plays it over, finds McCormick. McCormick looking to return it over to Eisner, intercepted by Larkin. Played up ahead by Player. Player couldn't find Fitzpatrick as Joseph will send it in deep. Myers back to retrieve it, loses the puck. Here's Robertson, shot stop made. Young makes another stop. As Stars looking to clear. That will just escape the zone. Robertson back to retrieve it. Plays it over to Gibbs. Ollie Gibbs will get the line and send it in deep. Myers looking for it. Leckie gets there first. Plays it down low for Vautour. As Vautour battling with Lutley for the puck. Lutley gets the win on that one. Plays up ahead for Mullins. Mullins looking for Fitzpatrick. That will bounce over her stick and send right back in by Gibbs. Larkin has the puck. Up ahead for Leckie as Mullins on the forward check, or the back check, I guess, because it's inside the Star zone. Leckie regains possession up to the line as Mitchell sends it in deep. About 8 minutes have gone here in the second. Still 1-0. Here's Gibbs, the blue line. Gibbs will fire it right back down. Puck comes free off the wall. Lutley retrieves it for the Stars. Lutley over to Mullins. Mullins will go through the middle looking for Fitzpatrick. That will not connect with her. As Lutley and Poirier battling for possession as Poirier snaps her head back and draws the call. That will be another penalty against the Stars. Their fourth penalty of the night so far. So my apologies, it is against Poirier. Holding's the call. My apologies. So it will be the Stars in the power play. So a chance for the Down East Auto Pro Stars to tie the game once again. Lutley, Mullins, Fitzpatrick, Player, and Larkin out there once again for the player advantage. Puck is dropped. One by the net. Here's a chance in front. They score right away. And it's Lutley. At the pass behind the net from, I believe, Mullins. The Stars have tied things up here at home on the power play. Great goal song, by the way. Emily Lutley, her 20th on the season. Congratulations to her for that. .11:40 to go in the second. It's a tie hockey game here in Charlottetown as Jordan Burke wants an explanation for that penalty call. And a quick conversation will play on at center ice. 1-1 is your score. Emily Lutley, her 20th on the season. And it is all square here in Charlottetown. I believe this is called the Birthplace and Confederation. I probably should have confirmed that before I got here. I had plenty of time to think about it on my 3.5-hour drive from Halifax. As here's Player back in front will be intercepted. As here is Buffett. That's going to be kept near the line by the Stars. So boarding was the call. I believe that's what the announcer said. So Lutley from Player and Mullins. Mullins gets her 52nd point on the season. Very impressive year for the third-year veteran Mullins. As here comes the surge. Gould has it. She'll take it wide. Shot will be corralled by Young, and she'll freeze play. Plays softly to the glove side of Tegan Young, the rookie goaltender. Puck is dropped. One back to the corner. Here's Citrome. Looking for Gindin on the D-to-D. Up for McKenzie. Back for Gindin. As Stars seem to have a bit of mojo now after that goal. As Rosong back to retrieve it. She has the puck behind her own net. Looking at by the forecheck of Matheson. Plays it over for Nedelku. Nedelku finds it in her feet. Plays it back for Rosong. Backhand up the wall for Sangster. Sangster has the puck. It's going to come free for Citron, who will throw it back towards the surge end. Picked up by Rosong. Over to Sangster. Sangster back up top for Rosong. Rosong will walk in and shoot one just wide past the glove. Gibbs finds the rebound on the boards. Up top for Rosong. Goes skate to stick. Shot will be blocked. Rebound. Finds London and a pass go for Sangster was blocked. There's another chance for Sangster but falls down. Puck comes free. Here comes the captain for the Stars, Mullins. Ellie Mullins will guide it into the zone with her backhand. As Mitchell trying to clear, kept in. Here's Citron with a blue line shot. Will be gloved down by Feltham. And she'll freeze play. Past the halfway mark of the second. It's 1-1 as we enter the second half of regulation. McCormick against Player, the counter numerical partners in for the face-off. As Joseph well ahead of the halfway mark there, and that will delay the drop of the puck. They finally drop it, play to the line. Larkin had her shot blocked. McCormick looking to clear it. As McCormick gets it out, finds Joseph. Joseph enters the zone looking for an option. Shot is blocked. Player finds the rebound. Play to the corner. Here's McCormick in the O-zone. McCormick up to the line. There's a shot low by Mitchell. It's going to be blocked in front. As Walker finds the puck. Plays it over. That's going to be sent in deep by McGinnis. McCormick back to retrieve it. Sorry, that's Mitchell. Puck is bouncing by the net. Player looking for it on the forecheck. Kim corrals it. Player gets it right back. Comes free as Walker pokes it ahead in the wall. Walker loses it. Plays it over. Here is Joseph. Danica Joseph will send it in deep as she enters the zone. Myers back to retrieve it. Here's Stella Myers. Will play it towards the net. Will have to stick. Larkin. Back to the opposite corner. It's going to be chipped off the glass by Matheson. McKenzie looking for the loose puck, but Tran gets there first. Robinson takes the pass. She'll send it in deep. Myers, last player back for the Stars, looking to get there first, but Lecky on the forecheck wins the battle. 8:20 to go. Puck on the wall, it's bouncing. Sent in deep by Vitor. Puck finds Lecky, centering pass, intercepted. Here's Vitor. Shot, stop made by Young. Rebound in the slot. Here is Tran, blocker save. As Stars will try and clear it out. Tran, a good look there. And the Rayette line shot, but Young makes another big stop for the Stars. As clearing it's out, kept in by Robertson. Here's Neve Robertson poked off the puck. She'll get taken down, no call in the play. Here's Lecky, is tangled up. Battle ensues on the goal line. Here's Vitor. Pass in front looking for Robertson off for her stick. Comes free for Tran. Tran shot block. Rebound. Glove save by Young. Original shot was blocked off the shin pad. Came right onto the stick of Kim, who let a one-timer go, but Young with the glove keeps the game tied at 1. 7.5 to go. It's 1-1 here in Charlottetown. Face off will be the blocker's side of the Stars goaltender. Eisner against Fitzpatrick for the face-off. Puck hits the ice as Buffett will send it in deep. Eisner looking for it as Bradley gets there first. Comes free from McCormick. Shot. That's going to be kept out by Young once again. Another face-off. Letley against Eisner. Two top lines out there right now for both sides. As Stars win the draw, here's Mullins on the wall. We'll play it back. It's going to be intercepted and sent back in deep. Bradley has it by the net. Up the wall for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick back down low for Bradley. Comes free from McCormick. Play to the line for Rosong. Or Rosong will send it back in deep That will make its way behind the net. Chance to clear for the Stars. Put up ahead. Here's Raina Fitzpatrick. Plays it over. It's going to be turned over. Here's Gould off the bench looking to center it. It's going to be intercepted. Played up ahead. Lutley looking for it. Comes free for Rosong, their own blue line. 6:45 to go in the second period. Puck is bouncing. Mullins couldn't corral it. Comes free for Ellie Eisner. Eisner, as Lutley gets there on the back check to prevent a scoring chance. Here's Raina Fitzpatrick looking to spring Mullins. Going to be intercepted. As Bradley has the puck in their own zone. DD pass. Put up ahead by Fitzpatrick. His player can handle it cleanly. Here comes London. She'll send it in deep. Sangster on the forecheck against Bradley. Turns it over. Here's Sangster looking for it, but good job on the back check by Caden's player. Puck in the corner. Played up ahead. Makes its way to the blue line. Here's Mitchell. Shot low. Will make its way on net and covered up by Young for the whistle. Puck is dropped. Play to the line here is Mitchell. Will send it just wide of the net. Here's Citrome. Up the boards for Walker. Walker looking to clear, kept in by Gibbs. Gibbs' shot will go off a shin pad and wide. As Stars looking to clear the zone. Kept in by London. London has the puck in the corner, centering pass. Will go off the side of the net. Came loose in front, but player once again there to retrieve the puck for the Stars. Put up ahead as McGinnis trying to clear. Puck is bouncing near the Surge bench. They'll be played back in deep. Here's Walker. Walker will try and get by the forecheck. 5:12 to go here in the second. Surge had the puck, play to the line. Here's Mitchell again. Shot will just go wide. Chance to clear for the Stars. That will be kept in by Gibbs. Here is Joseph weaving her way through the O-zone. Joseph looking for a lot option. She'll get poked off the puck by player. Play to the opposite corner, kept in by Gibbs. She'll lose the puck. Here come the Stars. Pass ahead, looking for McGinnis, as that's going to be out of her reach. As Stars will make some changes. It's going to be dumped in deep by Gindin. Felton makes a save. Leaves it for Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. Picked off by Citrome. Citrome has Gibbs and McGuigan tangled up. Mitchell plays it ahead. Finds Gibbs. Gibbs will fire it in deep. Picked off by Larkin. Larkin will chip it ahead. Matheson looking for McKenzie. That will miss her stick. McKenzie and Kim battling for the puck. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Here's a centering pass to be intercepted by Vautour. Here comes Reese. Vautour will make her way through the middle. Takes it wide on the entry. Vautour centering pass off a stick. Comes free. As Leckie looking to fire towards the net, but she'll get taken down. That will be kept in at the line by Tran off the clearing attempt. Played down low for Vautour. Shot towards the net will be off a stick and wide. 3.5 to go in the period. Robertson sends it in deep. Larkin back to retrieve it. Larkin up the boards, finds Mullen. She'll chip it up ahead. Kim corrals and neutralizes. Plays it over to Tran. Back for Kim on the D-to-D. Kim will try and play it ahead. Myers finds it. Pass up ahead. Here's Fitzpatrick. Makes a move, but loses the handle. Good look there for the Stars. Sent towards the net as Mullen's looking to redirect it. Good pass from Fitzpatrick, but couldn't connect. As puck comes free, Robertson over to Buffett. Buffett will take it wide. Past Myers. Here is Buffett. Shot stopped by Young. Rebound covered up. With 2:55 to go. Young with another save. Keeps the game tied. Eisner will take the face-off against player. Puck is dropped. Walker gets tangled up with Nedelku. Puck sent in deep. Here is Fitzpatrick looking to clear. That's Bell. Fitzpatrick play out the wall. Comes free for Buffett. Buffett, fan on the pass, will send it in deep as Walker gets there first. It's going to be chipped up ahead. Player retrieves it. Here's Caden's Player. Will start the rush. Gets her stick lifted by Joseph, but she'll chip it into the zone. Takes a bit of contact on the way through. Stars have it. Here's Walker. Over across. There's a shot stop made. Well, that was blocked in front. My apologies. Letting that one go was Brooklyn McKenzie. Surge looking to clear. That will make its way neutral ice. Bradley has it. She'll try and throw it back towards the Surge zone. Comes free from Nedelku. McGuigan looking for it. She'll get taken down. Puck comes free for Bradley. McKenzie has it, but she will remain on side. Good awareness there from number 9 in green. Puck comes loose. Here comes London. Inside 2 minutes to go in the period. Puck comes free for LA Eisner. She'll send it in deep. There's Bradley battling for the puck with London. 2-on-2 down low. Comes free in front for Fitzpatrick. She'll try and clear out the boards. That will get past the stick of Mitchell. Neutral ice. Mitchell has the puck for the Surge. Plays up ahead for Gould. Nice pass. Here is Gould. Will get poked out the puck by Fitzpatrick. Puck bounces inside the Surge bench, and that will stop play. Less than 1:30 to go in the period. It's 1-1 here in Charlottetown. They'll drop the puck inside the Stars zone. Lutley against Gould for the draw. Puck is one back for Mitchell. She'll send it in deep. As Citrone looking to clear. Puck bouncing. Get up ahead. That's going to be sent in the corner. Here is Lutley. Emily Lutley will lose the puck, but finds the stick of Citrone. Macy Citrone will try and clear off a body. Here comes Sangster the other way. Last minute of play now as Mullins gets it back on the back check. Plays it over looking for Bradley. That'll be out of her reach. Citrone finds it. She'll try and throw it towards the zone, but that's going to go off a body again. Battle ensues on the boards. As Gould looking to dump it in off a shin pad. Comes free for Fitzpatrick. She'll try and find Lutley. As Mitchell intercept, and that will stop play as that was offside. Leckie against Player for the face-off right in front of the Surge bench and neutral ice. Puck is dropped. One back as Fitzpatrick battling for the puck against Robertson. She'll get taken down by Fitzpatrick. Comes free from the Stars. Played over for Walker. That'll miss her stick. Sent in deep by Kim. Here's Larkin. Pokes over to the corner. McKenzie looking to clear. Comes free for Player. As Tran has it now at the blue line. 10 seconds to go. She'll send it in the opposite corner. She's a funny hop, and that will make its way down the ice as Player might run out of time here as Felt's about to play it with 2 seconds, and that's going to do it for the second period. So the Stars get the only goal of the period. It's 1-1 after 40. Emily Lutley scores her 20th on the season to tie the game. You're tuned to High Button Sports. Our coverage of the Maritime Major Girls Hockey League will continue after the break. Welcome back to the Simmons Sports Center. Third period of play coming up here. You're watching the Maritime Major Girls Hockey League on High Button Sports. There's Lindsay Surge and the Down East Auto Parts Stars tied at ones after 40 minutes of play. Reese Vatour and Emily Lutley with the only goals so far in this one. It's been a bit of a goaltending show as Tegan Young and Ellie Feltham have been the story so far. Still 20 minutes to decide a winner of this one. If not, we'll head to overtime. We'll see how this last period of regulation plays out. As we are underway, as Lutley will win the face-off. It's going to be played back inside the Star zone. As I had a chance to talk to Colton Matheson, I believe is his name, in the intermission there. He's a big sports fan. He loves the Montreal Canadiens. He loves Noah Dobson, and he loves watching his cousin Bella Ray play hockey. He's here in attendance for this game. Also loves the Trailer Park Boys. So shout out to Colton. As here is Tran. Plays it over to Kim. Kim's shot will be blocked in front. Mullins looking to clear. So we're less than a minute into this third period. 1-1's your score here on High Button Sports. As Fitzpatrick back to receive it. Fitzpatrick will play it up the wall. Finds Fitzpatrick. That's Reyna connecting with Bella. Vatour will find it and try and send it back in deep. Intercepted by Bradley. She'll play DDD over to Fitzpatrick. Nedelku will try and intercept, but she's offside. I guess her teammates were. And that's going to be dumped back into the zone. Rosong will play it up the wall. As Walker back to retrieve it for the Stars. Makes a nice move, but poked off by Nedelku. Neutral ice. Comes free for Vatour, but she'll fall down. The red line tripped her up there. That's going to be attempted to be cleared in. Comes free for Larkin, who will play it across. Takes a funny hop on the way through. Played back. Here's Rosong up the middle. Finds Nevaeh Robertson. Might be a 3-on-2. Here's Robertson. She'll play it in the corner. Gets it right back. Robertson up to the line for Rosong. Rosong will try and find Mitchell. That misses her stick. Comes free for Walker. She'll chip it ahead. Finds Player. She'll dump it in. Rosong back to retrieve it. Up for Robertson. Here comes Nevaeh Robertson. She'll send it in deep and go for a change. So we're 2 minutes in now to the second. Stars looking to clear. Kept in at the line. Here's Gibbs. Her dump in will be intercepted by Larkin. Shipped up ahead. As back to retrieve it is Ellie Eisner. Sorry, that's Buffett. Puck is bouncing. Neutral ice. Comes free for Buffett. Buffett, as London has it. London sending pass, intercepted by McGuigan on the back check. Stars have it, looking to clear. McGuigan will try and spring it the other way for Matheson. That'll be out of her reach. Puck dumped back in to Trome. Will play it through the middle. Fitzpatrick finds it. Up for Lutley. Here comes Emily Lutley. Will take the puck wide. Couldn't make a play. Here's a pass in front. Another chance. They score! Fitzpatrick bangs it home. Stars take the lead. Number 11, Reyna Fitzpatrick with the goal. It is now 2-1. Lutley with a great burst of speed to beat the defender wide, made the centering play, and Fitzpatrick had all the time in the world to bang that one home. It took about 3 or 4 whacks, but she found the back of the net. And it is now 2-1. Face off inside the Stars zone. Cycled in deep by Vatour. So Trome will collect it and play it up for Mullins. She'll go off the glass. Picked up by Tran. Tran plays it over Kim. Kim will get the red line and send it in deep. Back to retrieve it to Citrome. Citrome looking for Mullins. Puck comes free. Here's Lutley again trying to spring Fitzpatrick. Top line right back out there for the Stars. Puck in the corner. As puck comes free for Bella Fitzpatrick. She'll send it inside the Surge end. Tran collects it. She'll try and dump it in. They'll hit a body as battle ensues right in front of the timekeeper's box. Player looking for it. Comes free for Joseph. Here comes Danica Joseph. Will make a move. Gets poke checked off the puck. Stars defender. That was Bradley. Walker looking for it. As players tangled up on the wall right in front of the Stars bench. Comes free from McCormick. McCormick will chip it into the zone. Comes free for Rosong up top. Shot will be sticked away by the Stars. Kept in by Joseph. Joseph finds Poirier. Poirier up top. Nedelku's shot just goes wide. Chance to clear. That will escape the zone. Gets by Nedelku, who will dump it back in deep. 4.5 have gone here in the third period. Stars scored a few moments to go to make it 2-1. Raina Fitzpatrick with the marker. As puck comes free for Leckie. Leckie out of a tour. Takes it wide on the entry. Will dump it in for a dump-in chance. Robertson finds it. Robertson will play it up ahead. As Matheson collects it, she'll fire it down the ice, and that will be an icing call against the Stars, so they can't change. Just past 5 minutes into the third. Two to 1 your score. The Stars have a 1-goal lead here in the third. Puck is dropped as Bradley collects out the face-off win for the Stars in their own zone. As Mitchell will try and hold the line. That will be a delayed offside against the Surge. As Bradley has it. Played over through the middle, but it's intercepted by Vautour. Centering pass, shot on by Robertson, stopped by Young, and she'll freeze play. Both teams will make changes. Another face-off to the blocker side of Young. Puck is dropped. Running the point. Here's Mitchell's shot. Will just go wide. As London finds a rebound, she'll chip it off the glass. Nearly hits the referee. Shuttering pass! And that's going to be kept out by Young. Another big stop from the Stars netminder. Still 2-1. Tegan Young, the rookie goalie, having a great performance against the surging Surge. Surge have been the best team in the league in the second half of the year. Just 2 points out of first place. As Shaw will be intercepted by Mullins. She'll get taken down. No call on the play. As Nutley will intercept, it's going to be offside of the line. These two teams will play again tomorrow at the Eastlink Center, which is where the Charlottetown Islanders of the QMJHL play. Excited to head to that rink tomorrow. I'll be on the call for that game. My first time in that rink. Don't really come to Charlottetown that often. This here is Buffett. We'll chip it into the zone. Stars looking to regain possession. Comes free. Buffett gets it right back. Puck bouncing in the corner. Eisner has it now on the goal line. Centering pass. One-timer scores! Eisner to Robertson. We've heard that tune a few times this season. Robertson has her 31st on the year, and we're tied once again. Ellie Eisner, her 30th assist on the year. 2-2 once again. Robertson from Eisner. Surge have tied the game here in Charlottetown. Citrome gets the puck off the face-off. Played over. McKinnis finds it. McKinnis' shot will go off a stick him over the net. Things opening up here in the third period. 2 goals from the two teams after the first 40, and there's already 2 goals in the opening 6.5 minutes of the third period. As Walker will try and chip it in deep, Robertson intercepts it. Up for Eisner. Here comes Ellie Eisner. Will try and take it wide and trying to get the puck right back. She might have got a hit with the stick there up high in the cage, but no call. Puck is bouncing in the slot. Comes loose. That's Walker looking to clear. Robertson, his power will play it ahead. Stars regain possession. Here's McGuigan. McGuigan turns it over. McCormick regains possession. Rosong gets the puck. Plays it over out of the reach of Nedelku. Nedelku fans on the pass, but McCormick gets it right back. Comes free off the forecheck. As clearing attempt will be played to neutral ice. Fitzpatrick sent back in deep. Here's Nedelku. Nedelku up for Poirier. Poirier, centering pass intercepted. Poirier gets it right back. Here come the Surge. There's a shot from Poirier blocked. So approaching the 8-minute mark here, the third. 2-2s are scored. 2 quick ones to start off the final frame. Joseph has it at the top of the zone. She'll chip it to the wall. McCormick has the puck. Makes a move towards the net. Citrome will intercept. It's going to be kept in by Robertson. Right back out there for the Surgers. Robertson shot. Stopped by Young. Just past the 8-minute mark. That will freeze play. Neve Robertson having a great third period for the Surge and a great season overall. Just scored her 31st on the year to tie the game. Puck is dropped. Played back. Here's Vatour. Vatour up for Mitchell. Mitchell's shot will just go wide. Puck behind the net. As Mullins collects the pass. As area pass will be sent to the corner. Here is Fitzpatrick. Raina Fitzpatrick has the most recent Stars goal. Surge have it. Here is Leckie. Plays up ahead for Robertson. Here is Neve Robertson. Will take it wide. Robertson puts the brakes on. Looking for an option. Robertson will play it in deep for Vatour. Loses it. Larkin gets it. Larkin up for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick over for Mullins. Takes it on her backhand. Mullins will chip it in deep, looking to get to the puck first. Mullins against Gibbs. Puck comes free as Mitchell will take over for the Surge. Played up ahead, cuts in by Walker. Mullins, a ferocious player out there, I must say. Just does whatever she can to get that loose puck, whether it be a few cross checks or whacks. She'll do whatever it takes to get to that loose puck. I respect those kind of players. As puck will be sent in deep by McGinnis. Approaching the halfway point of the third period. That will be played off a stick and out of play, which will freeze the clock at 10:34. Player against Gould for the draw. Puck is won back by the Surge. Kim takes the pass from Tran. Up for Sangster. Sangster loses it. Sent back into the Surge zone. Kim back for Tran. Tran up for London. London will try and chip it past the Trome. Puck comes free. Neutral ice. Sent towards the Stars' end. McGinnis will play it up for Walker. That's going to be turned over, but the Surge were offside. Sent in deep. DDD pass. Finds Citrome. Citrome through the middle. Puck will be bouncing. Gould looking for it. Played up ahead. Here's McKenzie. Will chip it in the corner. Kim and McKenzie looking for the loose puck. Kim gets there first. Played up the wall for London. Puck on the wall. Comes free. There is London again. London takes through the middle. Deflected in the corner. As Leckie looking to clear. Kept in by Eisner. Shot will be stopped by Young. McGuigan has it now up for McKenzie. Past the halfway mark of the third. It's 2-2 here in Charlottetown as Bradley has it for the Stars. Over across. It's going to be played up ahead by Fitzpatrick. Chance for Matheson. Matheson will shoot one stop off the blocker. Felt him. Surge have the puck off the rebound. Played up ahead. Puck finds Buffett. Buffett loses the puck off the poke check. Comes free again. 9 minutes to go. Here is Emily Lutley. Played up ahead. Looking for Raina Fitzpatrick. Sent towards the middle. Nearly intercepted. But Stars hold on possession. Here's Mullins. Up for Lutley. Takes it wide. Here's Lutley. Nice move. Lutley on the backhand. Just sends it wide. Great look there for number 14. He's had a great game tonight. As Surge take it over. Here comes Eisner with Buffett. Eisner takes it wide in the corner. Up for Buffett. Loses it. Chance the other way. Here comes Caden's Player. Might be a 2-on-2. Player will take it wide. Player can't get by Mitchell. She'll take over possession for the Surge. Here's Veronica Mitchell through the middle. Gets the red line. Her teammates are changing. Player on the back check. Looking to get the puck right back. Comes free for Myers. Poked off the puck. Walker looking for it. Battle ensues as Mitchell doing a great job on the forecheck. Bodies colliding on the wall. Comes free for McCormick. Here's Maya McCormick. Walks in and shoots one, blocked by McGinnis. Puck in the corner. Sent in behind the net. Larkin looking to retrieve it. Here's Maya Larkin up the wall as Gibson right back in deep. Surge are offside but regain onside as Strand finds the neutral ice. Over to Gibbs. Gibbs will play it off the boards and in deep. Myers looking to retrieve it for the Stars. Myers trying to poke it up the wall. Hits a body. Comes free. Here's Poirier. Poirier will walk into the slot. Shot blocked. Good look there from the Surge. Here is Tran. Tran's shot will go off a shin pad and goes wide of the net. Dangerous block there from Myers, but she got the job done. Here's McGuigan. Plays it over for Larkin. Larkin up ahead looking to find the stick of Matheson, but that will be an icing call against the Stars, so they can't change. 7:06 to go in the third. It's tied at 2s here in High Button Sports. Eisner in for the draw against McGuigan off the icing. Puck is dropped. Surge send Leckie, Eisner, and Robertson out there. You can say this is their top line. Here's a pass in front as Eisner looking for Robertson. Once again, they just connected in that fashion to tie the game. This time they'll hop over a stick and out of play. It's been a great third period so far. Still about 7 minutes to go in the frame. Stars will counter with their top line. Lutley out there with Fitzpatrick and Mullins as they drop the puck. There's a shot, they score again! Leckie with the goal on the Surge. Or no, that is Robertson again. My apologies. Merve Robertson double dips. Surge back on top. I'll have to watch the replay of how that one went in. I was checking my stat sheet. But Robertson looks to have scored her second of the period. And it's a 3-2 game, so Stars now down a goal, looking to tie things up. Puck bouncing neutral ice. London looking for it. Here's Fitzpatrick. Comes free for Sangster in the O-zone. Up for Tran. Tran. That's going to be an unassisted goal for Robertson. So might have came off a turnover. Here's a chance for Sangster. Just sent wide. That's going to be whistled down. Bit of an issue with the door on the Stars bench. Let's hope that doesn't cause a major delay. see the players looking on above from the track. The Spud tournament going on in Charlottetown this weekend. This gives us a chance to look at the standings again while we have this delay. So Surge coming into this game 2 points behind the Rockets for first place in the league. Stars 4 points behind the Capitals for fourth. 3 points ahead of the Lynx as they are in fifth place overall, right in the middle. Once the regular season concludes, I believe the PEI teams will face each other. That will be the Western Wolves and the Eastern Stars. Winner of that series will represent PEI in the Atlantics. Looks like the door is fixed, I believe. Maybe not. Brand new facility here at the Simmons Sportsplex, and they already got issues with the door. It is a great looking rink though. Beautiful lighting. Some sort of tool being used over there. We can also take this time to thank the sponsors for the Stars. Down East Auto Parts being the main one. Keogh, O'Brien, Shea, Chartered Professional Accountants. Little Caesars, First Choice Hair. Ash Roofing, Macbeth Rose Roofing Incorporated, and RBC Dominion Securities, the Morse team. RBC Wealth Management. Thank you all for providing sponsorship to the Eastern Stars. Hockey is not possible without sponsorship as we are ready to go now. So 6:14 to go. It's a 1-goal game here in Charlottetown. Surge had the lead. 2 goals for Robertson in the final frame. Have her team up top. So McInnes will play it over, finds Walker. Walker will chip it in the zone. Here's Nedelku. Up the wall. Finds Sangster. Up ahead for Vatour. As that's going to be poked off her stick, sent the other way. As Stars are offside, here's Rosong. Over to Nedelku. Nedelku will play it up ahead for Sangster. Off a stick. He's free for Gould. Will chip it up ahead for Sangster again. Penalty on the play. Interference is the call. It will go against the Surge. Alina Gould, the penalized player. So a great chance for the Stars to tie the game in the power play. They'll send out Player, Lutley, Mullins, Larkin, and Raina Fitzpatrick once again. Surge will counter with Vatour, Buffett, Mitchell, and Gibbs. Puck is dropped. One on the point. Here's Fitzpatrick. Over to Larkin. Larkin looking for a lane. She'll play it back for Fitzpatrick up top. Fitzpatrick over to Mullins. Mullins. Over to Larkin. Will try and shoot it, but fanned on it. That will escape the zone. Larkin will drop it for Fitzpatrick. Here is Bella Fitzpatrick. Drops it for Mullins. Mullins will walk in and shoot one in the glove of Feltham. Makes the save. As a warning in front on Player. A little too aggressive in front. There's 5:10 to go. 1-goal game. Stars on the power play for the next minute and a half. Surge will send 2 new forwards out there, Poirier and Sangster. Puck is dropped. Mitchell looking to retrieve it. As comes free for Mullins. Mullins will spin and try and throw it towards the net. Gets taken down. That's going to get past Fitzpatrick on the blue line. Plays it over to Larkin. Larkin will send it in deep. As Gibbs against Mullins for the loose puck. Gibbs will try and clear. It's going to be kept in. Here is Fitzpatrick's shot will be off the pad, and that will be cleared away. Out to play it is Young. Lose it for Larkin. Larkin up for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick cross ice will turn over. Here comes Sangster. Short-handed. Sangster backhand will just go wide. As Sangster gets her own rebound behind the net, looking to kill the rest of this penalty off if she can. As puck comes free out of the corner. Here is Bella Fitzpatrick. As that will come free for Tran, who will dump it right back in deep. Stars will make changes. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Fitzpatrick looking ahead for Walker. That'll miss her stick. Tran back to retrieve it, looking to clear. That will go off a body. Kept in the zone. Comes to the line for Larkin over cross. Here's Fitzpatrick's slap shot blocked away by Feltham. 8 seconds to go in the power play. That's going to be off a body and outside the zone. Larkin back to retrieve it. She'll go back out the wall. That's going to do it for the power play. Back to 5-on-5. It's still 3-2. 3.5 to go in the third. As off the bench comes Lucky. She'll collect the puck. Drops it off, but off a stick. Kim right there to send it in deep. As Fitzpatrick still out there looking to clear the zone. Comes free for Lecky. Lecky towards the net. Backhand will go off the side of the pad of the goaltender Young. 3:10 to go. In regulation, here's another pass in front picked off by Fitzpatrick again. Here comes Bella Fitzpatrick at the end of a long shift. Loses the puck. As Eisner on the forecheck. Puck comes free to the wall. As Mullins right back out there. Will chip it ahead for Lutley. Lutley and Robertson battling for the puck. Comes free for Nedelku. Looking to clear. Kept in by McGuigan. Puck on the top of the circle. Robertson has it. She has 2 goals, looking for a hat trick. Here comes Neve Robertson in the middle of the ice. Robertson passes it off. Comes free. Eisner's shot blocked. McGuigan has it. McGuigan over to Lutley. 2.5 to go in the third. It's a 1-goal game. Lutley finds Mullen. She'll send it in deep. Nedelku back to retrieve it. Lutley finds a loose puck. Up the wall. Here's Citrom. Citrom's shot will be directed as covered up by Feltham off the tip in front. Made for a difficult save for number 1 in blue, but she got the job done. 2.25 to go. Might see a timeout called soon by the Stars. We'll see what happens here. Walker, Player, and McGinnis out there with Fitzpatrick and Larkin. Puck hits the ice. As the Surge looking to clear. It's going to be played out the zone. Here is Joseph. Joseph will send it in deep. 2 minutes to go now here in the third. Here is Walker. Walker up ahead will go off the skate. Zalby chipped up ahead. Here's Fitzpatrick. Up the wall. Puck is bouncing for Walker, looking to clear. 1:45 left in the third. As they're trying to dig it off the boards. As clock not in the favor of the Stars right now. Here is McCormick. Up for Mitchell. Shot low, will be directed just wide by Poirier. Puck in the corner. Here is Fitzpatrick. 1:25 to go. Puck comes free for the Surge. Shot, rebound! That will be fanned on. Good tie up in front. There's another chance off the pad of Young. Play to the line. Here's Gibbs, sending it in deep. Stars could use a whistle here and a timeout to regroup for this last minute of play. 1:05 to go. Here is Larkin. Larkin plays up ahead. Pass across. Will miss Player. Last minute of play. Mitchell will send it back in deep. Here is Fitzpatrick. Still out there for the Stars. Up ahead for Mullins. Ellie Mullins going to the bench. 6-on-5. This is the game right here. 40 seconds to go. Surge have it. Mitchell plays up ahead for Lecky. As that will play to the line. Kept in by Lutley. Down low for Mullins. Mullins finds McGuigan. Fitzpatrick has it now. 30 seconds to go. Mullins has it in the corner. Up top, here's Citrom. Citrom shot low. Blocked. Fitzpatrick will shoot it wide of the net. Lutley has it. 20 seconds. Play to the line. So Trom again. Shot low. Tip just high over the net. Another chance for Mullins, but you couldn't get it on net. And that's going to be whistled down. Net came off. We'll probably see a timeout here. And we will. Timeout called with 10 seconds to go. Face-off will be inside the Surge zone. Been a great game so far. The third period started at 1-1, but now it is 3-2. Game really opened up in the final 20 minutes here. So timeout is now over. We'll head back to the Surge zone for the last 10 seconds of regulation. Stars looking to tie things up. They'll send out Mullins, Lutley, Citron, Fitzpatrick, Blair, and Raina Fitzpatrick. So both Fitzpatrick out there. It's going to be one back by the Surge. Player looking to hold the zone. That will be cleared down, and that will not be enough for icing. That's going to do it. So the Surge hang on for the win. They are now tied with the Rockets for first in the league. We'll play again tomorrow at the Eastlink Center. Ellie Feltan gets the win in nets. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you for tuning in to this production of the Maritime Major Girls Hockey League on High Button Sports. My name is Mason Dyke on the call. We will see you tomorrow.